Brassaï was born in the old world of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. He wanted to become a painter, but after he arrived in Paris in 1924, not right away, he found that his true talent was as a photographer. And he had fallen in love with the city of Paris, especially the city of Paris at night. It's both the empty city, the beautiful empty city at night, and the great vitality of the nightlife of Paris. And he translated that nightlife into one of the most indelible images of Parisian life. All of this in the 1930s. He, like many other people, he suffered a great deal during the German occupation of Paris, and after the war he lived a very different life. He got married, he worked regularly for the American magazine Harper's Bazaar, which is why he traveled around the world. It's why, for example, there's so many pictures of Spain in this exhibition. And of course, he did have other talents as well, especially as a writer. He wrote a number of wonderful books, especially a book about his friendship with Picasso, and another great book about photography in the novel of Proust. In around 1930 was the time in Europe where freedom and mobility entered photography. With small cameras, everybody's on the run, moving around, Henri Cartier-Bresson, for example. But Brassaï's sensibility was very different. He liked a camera that stood on a tripod, and it used glass plates, large glass plates, 6.5 by 9 centimeters. So his aesthetic was all about stability, clarity, bluntness, directness. And this is what he was the master of. I have no idea. I have no idea how to answer that question. What I can say is, in Brassaï's time, Brassaï's generation, these were the people who invented the art of plain photography. Photographs that look just like every other photograph in the world, with no paint on them, no marks of aesthetic distinction. And yet they invented a great artistic tradition that continues to this day, where the sensibility of the photographer can, a whole relationship to the world, like a novelist, can be developed through these little black and white pictures. That now photography has changed because it has dissolved into the contemporary art world, which is anything and everything. So it's a very what I could say is our world now with photography is very different from the one that Brassaï lived in.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay.
No. Also, I spent my life working in museums. The museums should follow the artists, not lead. If you want to lead the arts, you have to be an artist.
Yeah. Wow.